Thanks for reminding me to record, Ryan, except you didn't.
I muted myself.
That's okay. Let's bow in. Here. Left leg comes in. Fist in open hand. Good. Let's do shoulders. Big shoulders forward. So we've only got 30 minutes. We started a couple minutes late and bring the shoulders back. But we're just going to try to go through some things. We will work a couple of stances today. In addition, hands on waist to strikes and kicks. Back and forth. Back and forth. We're just doing a really light warm up and stretch side to side just to make sure the bodies are warmed up. I do suggest everybody stretches and warms up at home ahead of time beforehand, probably at least 15 minutes, just to get your body circle the waist, moving and comfortable, because you don't want to pull anything. And the other way. Great. And then you're going to put your feet together, slightly bend your knees, hands on the knees, circle. You want your ankles and your knees to circle. Rotate. Good. Rotate the other way. Again, all the joints warmed up. Good. Shake it out a little bit. So we're actually going to do warm-ups before stretching, which is different than when we're having the program in class. And that's because we want to get your body moving to make the stretching a little bit easier, since we have a lot less time on that. So we are going to do some jumping jacks to start. So we did mountain climbers and things before, but we're going to do some jumping jacks. So as we do our jumping jacks, we're going to cross our feet, uncross, cross our feet, uncross. It's easy to remember that hands and feet both cross. All right, we're going to do a quick pace. If this shakes a little bit too much, we'll switch, excuse me, to a different exercise very quickly. Ready? And 1, 2, come on, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. We're going to 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5. Good job. Good job. All right. We're going to get in a push-up position. So we'll be down in plank. From here, we're going to start out with narrow arms so that the elbows bend towards you. The next set, we'll do 20 like this. The next set of 20 will be more open, and you'll see the elbows will bend out. So these, the elbows will bend in. Our next set, the elbows will bend out. Let's pay attention to that. If you get tired and you feel like you need to stop, don't stop. Go to your knees instead and do the push-ups from your knees. If you get tired from there, just go into a plank position. All right, ready? Down. Hands are narrow. They're lined up with the shoulders or somewhat inside so that the elbows bend towards you. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. Good. Rest. Very briefly. So remember, the next set, our hands will be just slightly outside the elbows, slightly outside the shoulders, so that our elbows bend out. Ready? Down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. Good. Good job. Come up. Good. We're going to stand slightly past shoulder width. We're going to come all the way down to a squat. All right. We'll squat all the way down. You'll notice my glutes are below my knees. Glutes are below my knees. Come up from there. Not flexing the legs, the knees back, but keeping them relaxed. Ready, and 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, feet are forward. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, good job. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 2. Shake it out a little bit. Good. You're gonna reach up as high as you can. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, so you're not gonna be like this. You're gonna keep those shoulders down. Actively use the muscles in your back to pull the shoulders down. We're gonna lean to the right. Lean, 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 lean. And up. Lean to the left. Good. Good, come up, lean back. And down. Swan dive down. Good, we just want to get a nice stretch in the hamstrings. You should feel this possibly behind your knees or along the back of your calves or up in the actual hamstrings between your glutes and your knees. So I tend to feel this more behind my knees, really, and then down into my calves. But as long as you're feeling some kind of a stretch, that's good. If you're not feeling much of a stretch, try to go further. The stretch should not be painful per se. It should feel stretchy and a little bit of an ache maybe, but no sharp pain, no burning pain, no tearing pain. All of that is bad. Good, bend the knees. Put your hands flat on the ground, like this, and then straighten your knees as much as you can. So the last gave us kind of a passive stretch as we hung. Now we're using the muscles to actually force a little bit more of a stretch. Good, good job, everybody. Good, just try to keep your hands flat. You might even feel a bit of a stretch in your back. That is okay. Good, relax the knees. Come back to a hanging. So the knees will come back straight. You'll hang. Good, come up. Good, we're gonna step out a little bit. Circle the arms. Come all the way down to a 5-point stretch. They call this a 5-point because if you're fully stretched, you should be able to have your forehead, not your forehead, the top of your head and your arms down onto the ground. I am not that stretched, but that's okay. Good, we're gonna take our hands and our body all the way to the left, right? So you can grab onto your ankle or onto your calf and just turn your whole body to the left, keeping the feet forward, please. Good, we're gonna take that through the center and back to the right. Just try to turn your whole body as much as you can while keeping your feet forward to the right. And you'll see that that kind of isolates the stretch along the one leg. You'll also feel that to the outside of the calf, and it'll help stretch your ankle as well. Good. Good. Come back center. Reach as far as you can behind you. Behind you. So through the legs. Good. And come up. Shake those legs out. Just to keep from any stiffness. We're going to step out into a strong bow stance. We're going to lean forward. We're then going to take that knee down, flatten the foot, and then bring the knee off the ground so that it's not quite touching the ground. You're going to lean forward into that stretch. Good. Good. Come up. Turn. We're going to be in a bow stance. We're going to drop that knee, put the foot flat, and then drive forward from there. Good. Come up. We'll try to get Saturdays to a 45-minute class, but I figure just the first week or so, possibly up to 2 weeks as we kind of get back into the swing of things, we'll be at 30 minutes. So it doesn't leave us a lot of time for Kung Fu. We've got about, 15, 17 minutes or so. So let's just get into it. All right, we're gonna turn the toe out, snap kick straight up. So toe out, knee comes up, foot while flexed, snaps out. It just looks like this, toe out, knee up, snap out, come back. No, we're gonna keep in our guard stance for most of these things. So our guard stance, feet are shoulder width apart. You're gonna take that rear foot back. So in this case, our right foot is gonna come back. 45 degrees for both foot. Feet, turn the waist, all right? Lead hand, lead leg, lead arm between forehead and nose, right in this area, all right? Rear hand between eyebrow and cheekbone or nose. Right here, turn toe out, snap kick, that's 1. Turn toe out, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna take it to the angle so you can see it better. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1. We're gonna do 20, 2, or I'm sorry, 1 again. 3, no, that was right. Sorry, I can't count. 4, 5, 6, keep the eyes focused. 7, 8, 9, 2. Good, we're just gonna shift. So if you're this way, just step back, step forward, all right? That'll put the right leg in the lead. So that means this hand, the right hand, lead arm, lead foot, lead arm, right? Between forehead and the nose, between the eyebrow and the nose or cheekbone, even all the way down to the chin, all right? And that helps keep a nice guard. We can block from here and we can do what's most important, which is protect our face, all right? Here we go. Turn the toe out, knee comes up, snap kick, bring it back. Toe out, knee up, snap kick, bring it back. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. Good job, good job. So we want to work an alternate of that, which is just the push kick. We just want to push someone away. We want to punch through with that kick, all right? So left leg in front, hands are up, toe out, push that kick out. Toe out, push that kick out. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, push it out, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. Good. Other side. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. Good. Good job. Good job, everybody. All right. We're going to work a basic cover strike. All right. We're going to cover with a slight side step and strike. You'll notice these first few weeks, we're going to focus a lot on kicks and strikes. That's because they're easier to show in this format. They don't require 2 people. And in terms of basic self-defense, striking is also very important. So we'll definitely get into some more defense moves as well as traditional Shaolin forms. However, to get kind of our bodies back acclimated, we do want to focus a little bit on strikes and kicks at first. So there will be a slight side step. The side step steps to the side. You can step a side step with the rear leg as well. And usually what will happen with that is you'll see that shift in the lead foot. So if I sidestep here, I'm not still staying here. I am bringing that back. If I sidestep with my lead leg, I'm going to keep my feet in position. With the rear leg, step back. With the lead leg, step, whoops, not forward, to the side. With the rear leg, step to the side, bring that foot back. All right? I'm just mentioning that so that you know about those side steps, but we're going to be focusing just on the front one. So we're just going to step side. Small side step. We're going to cover. Cover means we're just going to come here. You'll note that when I cover, the hand grabs, and I'm going to punch from here. I'm going to grab and strike. So it'll look like this, all right? I'm going to cover, that strike is coming at me. I'm going to cover it down. If I can grab it, that's great. And then I'm going to strike here right up the line. And you'll see that I shift my hips slightly into that to generate some additional power, all right? Don't worry about all of that technique. I'm sharing it with you so as you practice on your own, you can be thinking about these other nuances. Hands are up, all right? We're a little further out. They are traveling in for this strike. They're coming in with that strike. So they're not right here. They're right here close. Hands, well, if they're right here close, something should be happening because this is well within the strike distance. Keep them outside of your personal bubble, all right? But if they're close here, further out, you're here. You'll note this almost looks like calming, like, hey, I don't want to fight you. You know, just stay back. So they have to move through this. This is what allows you to cover and strike. So here we are. Here. Side step, cover, strike. Reset. Side step, cover, strike. Side step, cover, strike. Hip. Pop that hip in if you can. Ready. Side step, cover and strike. Side step, cover and strike. Side step, cover, strike. Side step, cover, strike. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Sorry, not 3. I don't know why I threw a 3 in there. 1 and 2. Just side step, cover, strike. Side step, cover, strike. Side step, cover, strike. Sidestep, cover, strike. You'll note the elbow moves slightly to come inside. So it isn't just slapping away. There's a little bit of a movement here so that if the strike is coming in, we catch, cover. Sidestep, cover, strike. Good. Sidestep, cover, strike. I'm just turning the clock back on. Sidestep, cover, strike. Good. Let's try the other side. Again, we're going to sidestep, cover, strike. We're going to sidestep, cover, grab, strike. We will sidestep, cover, grab, strike. Good. Sidestep, cover, strike. Cover, strike. Cover, strike. Cover, strike. Cover, strike. Good. Keep that up. Cover, strike. 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 Good. Cover and strike. Sidestep, cover, strike. Sidestep, cover, strike. Sidestep, cover and strike. 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 Hit. 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 Good. We're going to just do a couple more on the other side. You'll notice that we tend to lead a lot of our drills on the left side and focus a little bit more on that. That's because most people are right-hand dominant. Working on the left side does a couple of things. One, it helps us overcome that natural tendency towards right-hand dominance. The other thing is, if we're fighting someone else who is right-hand dominant, by being able to fight on our left side, we can make it a lot more challenging for them depending upon what they're used to. So it can give you just a slight edge in a defense position, in a self-defense position, or in a kind of a tournament sparring fighting position. All right, left side, cover, strike, cover, strike, cover, strike, cover, strike, cover, strike, cover, strike. Don't forget that side step. It's not forward, it's to the side. Cover, strike, cover, strike, cover, strike. If you notice yourself kind of getting closer and closer to your screen, then chances, or your device, chances are you are stepping forward as opposed to stepping to the side. Good, good, good job, everybody. Good job. All right, let's talk about some of the stances now, just so that we can start incorporating some of the traditional Kung Fu again. So here is just our basic everyday stance. We have our guard stance. We also have a bow stance. So a bow stance here. You're gonna just take your feet. I'll go at an angle so that you can see. I'm gonna step forward, angle my feet 45, turn my hips forward. From bow, I'm gonna transition to a cat stance. So we're gonna come bow, cat. We're then gonna shift to a horse stance. Feet are gonna be straight across, so sorry, it'll look like this. 1, 2, shift. Feet are forward, and look, it's like you're riding a horse. Then we'll shift bow, cat, horse. Try to have your feet coming forward. All right, so we're here. We're gonna step out to a bow stance. We're gonna shift back to a cat stance. So about 10 to 20% of your weight on that front foot, the rest on your back. Bend in the leg, bend in the leg. Body is forward. We're then going to shift to a horse stance, shift to bow, shift to cat, and horse. Bow, cat, and step that out into horse. Sit low, back is straight. You don't want to be here. You want to force those hips in, squeeze the abs. Good. And bow, cat, Same thing, back is straight. Horse. Bow. Cat. Horse. Bow. Cat. Horse. So why are we doing this? Because there's a lot of power that can be generated when we shift our stances. Additionally, these are useful not only for strikes, whoops, bow, cat, horse, but they're useful for grappling as well. And usually, within a very short time, any kind of fist-to-fist fight often turns into a grapple. Regardless of, whoops, horse, horse, regardless of if you're grappling or striking, you want to be able to quickly and smoothly shift your footwork and not be stuck in a single static position. Good. Bow, cat, horse. Last one. Bow, cat, horse. Excellent. Good job. Shake that out. Good. So before we end, we'll work on one more defensive drill, which is just double blocking. It's just going to block, block. We're going to do this stationary at first so that we can focus on the hands. But often, double blocking will have side steps involved in it because you want to move out of the way of the strike. Two blocks happen because often it isn't one single punch. It's 1, 2. And so you want to get used to working combinations, whether you're doing outside blocks and flowers, or whether you're doing double blocking or any other kind of blocking. Generally, you always want to be prepared for more than a single attack. All right, so here we are. We're going to just be in a relaxed, open stance. Hands are going to be up. We're going to cover, or rather, we're going to push with the elbow, and we're going to wipe with the other hand. We're going to push across the face with the elbow, wipe with the other hand. Push across the face with the elbow, wipe with the other hand. Push and wipe. Push and wipe. Push and wipe. Push, wipe. Good. Bring that elbow and then bring the wrist out. Bring the elbow in, bring the wrist out. Bring the elbow in, bring the wrist and forearm out. 1, 2. We can add a little bit of a turn to this now if we want. 1, 2. 1, 2. Block in, block out. Block in, block out. Push across the face, wipe. Push across the face, wipe. Push across the face, wipe. Block in, block out. Block in, block out. Block in, block out. Block in, block out. Good. 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 We're just going to block 2. And let's see if we can speed it up a little bit. Great. Keep the knees relaxed so that you can engage the hips easier. Excellent. You guys are doing great. Good. Turn. Good. Make sure this wipes to the outside. Block, make sure it wipes to the outside, not to the inside. It's difficult to block anything when it's blocked by your own arm, right? Good. Excellent. Good. Good job, everybody. Great. All right. Let's work one more thing while we have some time. Let's do some balance work. We're going to stand feet together. We're going to bring the left leg up. Good. We're going to just hold this into a crane position. So we're not using the arms right now for crane, but we are going to practice having this in the crane position. Good. You can bend that knee. Hold it there with the base leg bent. Bring that knee back up. Let that foot come down. Switch. Try to drive the knee up so that you're up high. Up high. Note, keep your back straight. Don't lean over it. Don't lean back. Keep your spine in line with this leg. Hips are forward. Knee is driving high. Toe is pointed. Good. We're going to bend that base leg. All right. All we're doing here is working balance and at the same time working our quads and also the stabilizer muscles. So this is going to force us to just work the stabilizer muscles a little bit differently because suddenly the calves become more weight bearing. This is going to help our balance overall. Come back up. Good. Let it down. Shake it out. Good job. All right. So I hope that was a fun Case Kung Fu class. Thank you guys for joining us here at Case Western Reserve University, virtually, of course, because of the pandemic. This is what I think our third or fourth class. We will try to record all of the classes. Unfortunately, the previous one, I neglected to hit record, so we didn't get it up. But we will get these up on YouTube. We'll also post them to our Facebook page. So you can search Case Kung Fu on Facebook, find us there. You can also search Case Kung Fu on YouTube and hopefully find us there as well. Or you can search me, Jamie Van Doren. I teach this class. All right, so we're gonna bow out very quickly. Legs are open, right hand flat, left hand flat on top of it. Bring the left leg in. Good, right hand fist, left hand open, and bow. Shishe. Thanks guys, have a great one. Bye-bye.